We got a new update for Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order that comes in around the 300 MB. I will tell you everything you need to know, and also want to highlight more mods that have been created. And there are even mods that change the appearance of the enemies. And we got some cool new outfits for Cal as well. And I briefly want to touch on that other Star Wars game that was leaked. So a lot to go over. A like on the video would be super appreciated. And let's go. But first, let's quickly touch on the sponsor of this video, Raid Shadow Legends, the free-to-play RPG that I'm still playing. And I love how opening the shards can give you completely different characters to work with. So you can change up your party and have a better setup against the different bosses that all require a different tactic. They just launched the Battle Pass, and by doing pretty easy daily challenges you can earn extra rewards like gems, upgraded artifacts, so better gear and way more. And also if you have Amazon Prime that you want to play before March 22nd to claim 3 Void Shards and 4 superior Void Potions. And again, those Void Shards are really nice to get some pretty strong characters. So totally go and download the game via the special link in the video description, and new players get 100,000 silver and also a free epic champion, the Hex Weaver. A pretty good support. I used to have her in my party as well. So you totally want to do that. You will find these rewards for the next 30 days over here in the menu, so hurry up. Again, the link is in the description and also in the pinned comment. Thanks to Raid for sponsoring the video, and now let's get back into it. There were no patch notes for this update, but we do have an EA community manager talk about how it fixed a rare issue some players were having, completing a specific trophy achievement, and it turns out to be the legendary creatures trophy or achievement. Some players that namely died versus the legendary spider on Kashyyyk the first time could not kill it again. When they returned to the lair, the spider would simply not be there anymore, so they could not kill it for the trophy. Well, if you had that issue, then you should be able to simply go into the game now and see the trophy or achievement pop. This was sadly not one of those updates that unlocked a special extra like we saw with the orange lightsaber. That was first, of course, only available for people that pre-ordered the game. No, it's still not possible for everyone to use the red lightsaber or run around in the Inquisitor outfit. I do hope that at one point they just make that available for everyone, because it was already in the game. Now we can only do that via mods on the PC. And there are actually a ton of new mods, like we got some cool new outfits. I'm again super impressed by what the modding community is able to do. Like Lil Yummy made this very cool pilot of the Rebellion outfit with the awesome white jacket and the orange sleeves. We also got the updated version of the Jedi robe that younger Cal is of course wearing. The first one had this very long neck, but now it actually looks way better. Virgil Fox really improved it. We also got a darker version that is okay-ish, but it is actually cooler with another mod that I will highlight in a second. So yes, you see me fight the Sith Purge Troopers here, and Lil Yummy made a mod that makes all the Purge Troopers red, and it looks very awesome. Okay, that fight was pretty short. We also got a Shock Purge Trooper that looks dope in red too, and this mod actually also changes the Scout Troopers that they have more of these red touches, making them more like the original Shock Troopers. And I'm rocking the Jedi vest here from Divine Intervals on Nexus Mods. It's more like the regular outfits that we see in the game, although again, I think this one looks cooler. Just like the Bounty Hunter mod that has these dark red sleeves, and for some reason you're now way more focused on the awesome gloves that Cal is wearing. Yes, I also changed his head here. He now has brown hair, and with this Anakin mod you can also change his face, as you see right here. But this Anakin mod was actually made with a darker robe, but I like to use that a lot on Darth Maul. Yes, Gage4997 made a Darth Maul mod. I mean, if you want to replay the game and have things be completely different, then this might be the way to do it. Of course, get the double-bladed red lightsaber, of course, as well to finish the job. Something you won't have from the start, but you can easily get on Dathomir. And they can really go nuts. And yes, you can also change Purge Troopers to be so-called Clone Troopers. This mod is made by Virgil Fox. And into a Clone Assassin that makes them white, blue and yellow. Again, if you want to replay the game but have the enemies look slightly different, then these mods are really the way to go. Mr. Broomy even made a mod for the Inquisitors to change their outfits or Jedi Trilla, something you can enable as well. I will leave all the mods I'm by the way using in this video in the description so you can download them for yourself if you play the game on PC. Just like the Arabash robes that Divine Intervals also made, really cool. Let's hope that Respawn releases new content so we have an extra good reason to use these mods or just play the game in general. We of course already know that Respawn is working on a sequel to the game, but that will be a long ways off. Like, I already made the prediction before that I think that game will likely launch in 2022 when the new Star Wars movie hits in the theaters. So 3 years after Jedi Fallen Order. But before that, we likely got Project Maverick, a new Star Wars game from EA Motive. This image leaked on the PlayStation Store where we see an Imperial Star Destroyer on the planet that is likely Mustafar. This leaked product page seems to be for a beta for this game, so yes, it has some sort of multiplayer and it should be a smaller, more unusual title according to Kotaku. Well, I did some digging in my recent video that you can watch by clicking on the screen, so totally do that, and of course subscribe for way more news on future Star Wars games. Thanks again to Raid for sponsoring the channel. Check the game out via the link in the pinned comment. A like on the video would be nice, and for now I will speak to you next time. Goodbye!